It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host Tanea.
Hey guys.
And we're back with an all-new video. We're reviewing Scandal. Scandal's 100th episode.
Oh my god. My ashy. Alright, don't look at my elbow, girl. I had on the long sleeve.
This was Scandal's 100th episode. It was entitled The Decision, and gladiators and OLITZZZZZZZZZZZZZZZZ have been counting down the weeks, minutes, and seconds to this episode. I tried not to get really too excited until this week because there was a lot going on. Like the Scandal Twitter account was posting a lot, and all the social medias. They were doing like interviews. They did Good Morning America. They did Katie Lowe's did Kelly and Michael. They just had the big Scandal 100 party. So, and then they were just like showing different little clips, and I was just like, listen, I have to get myself together. See, because the thing is, I was listening to somebody earlier, and I was like, that is me. Like, I really don't have time for these people who just jumped on the Scandal bandwagon, because I've been on, like,
right.
I'm an original, so I just feel like I deserved this episode. And
definitely. Yesterday,
I kind of felt like I had it all figured out, which I really fucking didn't. Of course,
no shit.
Fucking Shonda Rhimes, but I'm not gonna go into every detail. We all want to talk about certain things that happened, but I really enjoyed it. You know, for
I'm
a minute,
definitely giving it an 8.
Yeah, for a minute, I thought I was about to have. I was really thinking in my head, like, you know what, Shonda, just take me back to what's really happening in reality and just leave me where I am, because you're not going to keep opening this wound. I don't want to deal with that. Like, you're not going to keep showing me what we can have, because I've been recently watching like some of my old shows, watching all of them over again, and I've watched Scandal from season 1 over and over, and I mean, I've known these episodes word for word.
Almost a sickness.
Right, so I was like, I don't know when I'm going to rewatch Scandal, but season that's really hard for me is the beginning of season 5, the first half, because it's like Shonda really showed us everything we ever wanted, and then snatched it. Like she gave Olivia Pope an abortion, and then she made them argue, and then it was over.
Yep.
That hurts. Like, that really hurts. Like, I really haven't. I mean, Shonda done took me through a lot of shit, but that first half of season 5 is still a fresh wound for me. So it's just like, I was really excited about this episode too, because if you notice, we really haven't had any OLITZZZZZZZZZZZZZ like
at all. Like, bitch, do they even know each other?
It's like almost a thing of the past. Like,
it never happened.
So, I mean, earlier I was like flipping out, and I was just talking about different things that I expected to see, things I thought would happen, and I was really hoping that she was going to bring Columbus Short in. You know, I know Columbus Short has been going through a lot.
Yeah. But he's been cool. Like, you haven't heard anything from him lately.
He's been on his Orlando Brown shit.
Right.
You know, he really, I mean, I don't know, because
he just went through a bad time.
No, but he went through a lot.
He did, but it's the thing about it is, if you go back and look at it, what he went through, he did go through a lot, but it just was because it happened back to back to back to back. If it would have been kind of spread out, like he literally lost his job and all this shit happened, like,
Shonda's a very positive person. The people on this cast, not to say everybody has, you know, something going on behind closed doors, but this is a pretty positive cast. But I just felt like Harrison deserved to be in this episode.
Either Harrison deserved to be in this episode, or there deserved to be no Marcus.
Right, and what I was saying earlier, and a lot of old Lakers were very upset. I felt like Papa Pope shouldn't have been in this episode. I felt like Marcus damn sure shouldn't have been in this episode.
From watching the episode, I can now understand Papa Pope's part.
I can understand his part.
What's his face? Shonda, like, you will not give Scott Foley a fucking day off, bitch. Like, it was no reason for his ass to be in this.
You know, I'm not a person, the old Tiffany, where I just feel like, I don't know, like, feel like I'm just like all and mighty, but I just feel like I'm too good to argue with people on Twitter these days. Like, argue with an Laker on Twitter, like, are you fucking kidding me? So today when, you know, I got attacked by this old Laker, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I just felt like, and like I told everybody else on Twitter, if you're gonna come into my mentions on some scandal shit, you better come the fuck correct, because I'm coming with nothing but facts. And this motherfucker, whoever it was hiding behind a picture, they probably watching this review right now. You know, they was trying to tell me shit, tell me how important Jake was. Then this other girl came and told me how Jake just missed the first 19 episodes and he's been in the other 81. Like, girl, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
Bitch,
fuck.
you counted?
I don't give a fuck. I felt like he did not need to be in tonight's episode. I'm not angry. I'm just saying, like, it just shows how obsessed, you know, Sean can be with Scott Foley. I'm like, just saying, like, it just was unnecessary. I just felt like if we're going to do from the beginning, let's keep it real. I'm not even going to go into Marcus Walker yet. So, anyway, basically, you know, the episode starts out with Jake and Fitz and Liv, and they're all arguing about, you know, Cyrus basically wants to get Fitz basically wants to get Cyrus out of jail and into the White House. But Liv wants Melly into the White House. Like, it's just a lot of back and forth going on. Liv is in a fucking fog. Then they bring up fucking Defiance. And that's another thing. I'm just like, Jake, you're not even allowed to talk about Defiance, bitch.
Like,
you weren't here.
You had nothing to do with Defiance.
You had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with Defiance at all.
Just
like,
saying Defiance whole Willie in a fucking Oval Office.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. You had nothing to do with Defiance. It had, nigga, we didn't know about you when we was doing Defiance. Like, you were nothing. Shut up.
So, you know, Fitz is just freaking out, like, no, that's not what we want to do. And then he storms off, and then Jake says something, and he fucking storms off.
And he tells Olivia, like, his life would have been worse if you wouldn't have did Defiant. Like, still talking about rigging and shit. Like, boys, speak in fucking code. Shut the fuck up. So basically, it gets Liv, you know, off into a daydream. She starts thinking about, you know, and then they show the clip from when they decided to go ahead and rig the election. Mm-hmm. And then they, like, rewind what Liv said, and then they get her to say, do it again. I was trying to do it with the rope.
They get Liv to actually say no, like, we're not going to rig it. Now, was it just me, or in that scene did it seem like that was still actually the footage from back in the day?
What?
When she said no.
No, it did seem like it was the footage.
I feel like that back in the day they might have had her say it 2 different ways. Mm-hmm. Because that was just, I was like, what the oh, okay. But, yeah, I was just really excited because they were just really, like, taking it back. Like, even when they were showing their little rewind clips real fast, I was like, bitch, I remember that, I remember that, I remember that.
It's crazy that Grey's Anatomy and Scandal was both, like, rewind, like, past episodes today. But they played with Grey's Anatomy. I was crying.
Shonda, you fucking played all night long. But anyway, so they, you know, they rewinded back to that part, and then they showed the actual election night when the thing is, I forgot that if Fitz lost, that Governor Reston was going to win. See, the thing about his...
hold on, isn't this the same governor who got his wife locked up?
Exactly.
He's a piece of shit.
The governor of Maryland.
Damn.
And he's a Democrat, so we probably would have voted for his ass.
No, I probably would have voted for Fitz because he was cute.
But, so yeah, Governor Reston actually wins, and, you know, Liv on her shit the next morning. You know, Fitz go to her apartment, her fucking hotel looking for her. This bitch on her way out the door, about to take her. Where were they at? Were they in,
wherever you get...
No, I was gonna say, were they in... Maybe they were still in his, at his headquarters, like, back in...
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, was he from San Bernardino? That's crazy because it was a shooting in San Bernardino.
I don't think he's from San Bernardino. I think he's from the other one.
I don't know.
Santa Barbara.
But yeah, I think so. But yeah, he like, where the fuck you going? And she like, I'm going back, you know, I'm gonna go help Marcus Walker.
I said, Tiffany, who the fuck is Marcus Walker?
Is there a new Marcus Walker in the building?
Is there an old Marcus Walker? Was that Harrison's old name?
That's strike one. Shonda, that was your first strike. What you're not gonna do is disrespect Harrison. Now I know I'm a little hard on Marcus Walker because I'm just going by what Shonda told me.
I mean, right? Like I know. I honestly don't feel like I'm being hard on Marcus because the thing about it is Shonda told me something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shonda said she wasn't replacing Harrison. That's what she said. That's what she said it, y'all. I heard her say it.
I heard her say it too.
That's what Shonda told me. So if you tell me something, I believe
you.
And then you bring on this other black man who wears suits. I mean, definitely not wearing suits today.
Yeah. Oh,
listen.
Because let me tell you.
Listen.
Let me tell you about Harrison's little short ass, okay? If he couldn't do nothing, he could fast talk and wear a suit. Okay?
And twist that phone, bitch.
Oh, yes. Hold on. Damn. I used to know how to do it.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, as soon as I heard Marcus Walker, I was like, Shonda, Like I said, I know Columbus Short has had his problems, so I just feel like either you should have brought his ass back for 5 minutes,
or Marcus should have been
in it.
I'm gonna go help Marcus. Who the fuck is Marcus?
Who? Then we get to a part where this bitch is talking about going on a date with Leo Bergen. Now, I'm glad
I almost
kept
threw
that
up
out.
in my mouth.
Thank you for keeping that out because that was going to be strike two. I mean, Leo? I get it because it was the 100th episode, so you were just like going through all the different possibilities, but
yeah, no, keep that.
So, yeah, but she still, she still actually has Huck working for her, which I said yesterday. Huck would probably still be looking all crazy and shit, but he's a little, more normal. Abby, yeah. Abby's working. I know you ain't take that out so you can do a Harrison.
Bitch, no.
Oh, I was about to say, look,
break my goddamn phone.
Bitch, because you've broken your phone on Easter weekend before.
Did I break my phone?
Yo, remember we had to put that shit in rice? And he was like, my phone didn't deserve this on Easter weekend.
Oh my God, I remember that.
Your phone definitely has a, yeah. But, yeah, so Addie still works for her, Huck still works for her, she's helping out fucking Marcus Walker, whatever. I just tried to pretend that he wasn't even fucking there.
I didn't understand it. Well, you couldn't pretend because he was in almost every other fucking scene. Like,
whatever.
He was there a lot. Like, what are you doing here?
But, like I said, I'm not going to talk about every single scene, but fast forward to when she's about to go on this date. Now, listen. Shonda, what I can say that I really appreciate is once you know, and I believe it fast forwarded a bit.
What?
Because then by the time she got back home, Liv was on her natural shit. I could appreciate that. I like that. You had a little leather jacket, had her hair out.
Looking real.
Looking real Curry Washington.
Yeah, the real Curry.
That's how Curry be. So, I
definitely
like that.
Not Olivia Pope.
I like that. But, so as she's about to go on this date, Fitz pops up, and Fitz is just like, I left Melly. Liv is on her regular ass shit. Okay, what the fuck you telling me for when we can all see it in her eyes, bitch? Like, see, that's the thing that I don't understand. Shonda shows us how much. See, because no matter what, because we get to see all of their lives. So, some things that Fitz don't know, we know. Right. Like, we see when, she's all strong in front of Fitz and then she runs and cries around the corner and shit because she's so in love with him. We know that she's dangerously in love with him.
How Fitz, like, keep on breaking her walls.
Right.
Because
we know that they're both dangerously in love with her no matter what kind of mean shit Fitz says, no matter how many times Olivia Pope runs. We know that they really, really love each other. But it's like, Shonda, why won't you just let it be?
Right.
Like, why won't you just let it be? Like, I know you have to make it real because in real relationships, people really go through shit, but goddamn.
Not as much shit as
what about the good moments?
Right.
Shit, like, their good moments last a fucking day, a week.
If that.
God damn it. So anyway, she like, fuck you. She go to get on the elevator. He like, fuck you mean, bitch. I came all the way from California to tell you that I left Nelly ass and that's all the fuck you got to say. He like, girl, go ahead. I'm about to go out. So, you know, she get in the elevator. He's still talking, you know, his shit. His eyes getting all teary and shit.
She's still mean.
Liv still mean mugging. Left the fucking elevator closed. And then the elevator pops back over there. She's like, okay, daddy. And I was like, yeah. Yeah. See, that's the thing. When Shonda gives you those good 15 minutes, you gotta take them. You gotta embrace them.
It's like, when she give you the treat, you
gotta take it.
You just take it all.
Now, here's my next complaint. Shonda, I really feel like since Carrie hasn't really had any sex scenes in a while with Fitz, we deserve to see them go into that apartment and get rough. I mean, because you showed fucking Olivia Pope jumping into Jake's arms in that same hallway. Her take him into the apartment, him slam her on the wall.
Alright.
She went all down on him, then he went down on her, and then they went in the bedroom like, why can't we get that with Tony? I don't understand why. Yo, she gives all of the rough sex scenes to Scott Foley, and I don't understand.
Because she imagines herself as Carrie.
Listen, you want to stop that shit.
She's in love with him.
I don't like that. Like, I know y'all, I can be greedy, but
we deserve it. We deserve
the no lit sex scene tonight. I don't give a fuck. I mean, yo, you did give us a lot. I'll give you that. We got a lot of gifs that's gonna be out tomorrow morning.
It was good.
But still,
that would have been like the extra cream on top, no cherry.
Yeah, but so he asked her to marry him, and so yeah, she ends up saying yes, and then we get to, you know, the whole wedding scene and strike two. Am I on strike 3 or strike 2?
You didn't say so many things.
Strike 3. Huck's wig.
Come on, it was literally. Was it a joke?
Shonda.
Was this wig a joke? Did he like lose a bet? It was literally one of the worst wigs I saw in life.
Shonda, the wigs this season,
except for something else. I just saw another movie where all the wigs on the men were terrible.
The wigs on this season of Scandal, you may have to hire new people.
What was that?
You may have to hire new people because...
New edition. Mm-hmm.
Did
I clean this on?
No.
Please, I want to put my mouth on it.
No, where's your soda?
I left it upstairs.
I spit in it.
I like spit.
Ew!
You didn't spit in it.
Yeah, so, you know, I really like that emotional moment. I love that moment of, you know, her just like, we can do this, Huck. You can do this. And I love that Huck was the one. Somebody put this video like, I hate how much Tanae be interrupting.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to drink some soda. Carry on.
So, yeah, I love that little emotional moment between the two, but I thought Olivia Pope looked really nice in her wedding gown. I loved her hair. I love how they just kept it natural. I mean, because even though she had it up in a bun, they really ain't get her edges like that. Like, they was really keeping her to Mama Earth. I don't know.
I love that wedding hair.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I love that wedding hair.
I bet you did.
Oh, you know I love that wedding hair.
So yeah, Huck takes her down the aisle, and they show Papa Pope over in the corner, and instantly I was like, you better not, Shonda.
Mm-hmm.
You better
Tiffany was ready to
not
fight Papa Pope.
have this man interrupt this fucking wedding. Fitz at the end of the aisle looking like daddy. Get down there. Huck don't want to let her go. And she's just like, Huck, it's okay.
It's okay, Huck.
Let go, Huck. And I'm just like,
this is him. This is who I want.
Huck is really like, sometimes he's like her puppy, sometimes he's like her son, sometimes he's her protector, sometimes he's her brother. I'm just glad that Shonda didn't go that route, the other route that she could have went, because y'all know she will try to have, yeah, that would have been like incest.
If she ever does that, that would be disgusting. Well, I mean, she's fucking her brother. Because Scott Foley's her brother. They both got the same daddy.
So I was kind of getting nervous, like, what the fuck is going to happen? But they actually got married. It was beautiful.
It was a beautiful dress. It was a beautiful
really
wedding.
nice.
It was so pretty.
I think it might have been a year later. Cool. Fit to Live, like that in the bed, that kissing.
Oh, yeah.
Another opportunity for you to give us a sex scene. Mama chill. And we learned that Fitz is working, like, he's like fucking Sally Langston now. He has a fucking grant report. And I'm just like, y'all was better. I was making his ass a construction worker. Like, what the fuck?
A construction worker? He's a fucking politician, bitch.
I'm just saying, the grant report, like, come on. And you know, Liv is still, you know, doing what she do, but we're starting to get the, you know, oh, and he's also talking about them getting a house. And she's just kind of like, but I like it here at my place. And he's like, yeah, exactly, it's your place. And she's like, you know what I'm at. And I was just like, let me find out, like, where the house in Vermont at? Y'all not gonna bring that up back, because y'all could have slid that in there.
No, nigga, he's not the president.
I'm just saying, we could have had a house in Vermont. But anyway, he's just talking about moving to a new house, and she doesn't want to. You know how Liv doesn't like change. So, you know, we're starting to get the drift that basically Liv is unhappy with the way things came out. You know,
right.
Fitz is just not living up to what she hoped that he would have been, and deep down inside, we're starting to learn that Fitz is really not happy about where he is.
Right.
Now, I went too far because I skipped over Melly and fucking Cyrus. Strike fucking 4.
Okay, so my question was, when Cyrus was at that place and Melly was waiting in the shadows, was that the wedding? Was he like on his way? Was he?
No, he was. I thought he was out like by the. I don't think so.
Because it was. You remember him? Whatever it was, him and James were arguing, and James was like, "You are going to sit next to me," and he was like, "I'm not sitting next to you." And then in the middle of it, oh, you didn't see it because you were using the bathroom. So yeah, him and James was arguing outside, but it was a whole bunch of people. So I was like, "Is this the church?"
Right.
Or whenever they get married, and so James is like, "I want you to sit next to me," and Cyrus was like, "I'm definitely not sitting next to you." And he's like, "This fucking in the closet shit is annoying. Like, I used to think it was sexy, but I don't like it." James walks into place. Cyrus turns around. He sees Melly in the shadows.
And then that's what she says, this is really happening.
Right.
So maybe it was
the wedding. And then I was like, they never... So Cyrus didn't go to the wedding.
I guess. Because they went back to the house, and, you know, as always, she's venting to him, and the next thing you know, she goes to kiss him. And I'm just like, wait, Shonda, wait.
See, the thing is, he really played on a vulnerable... See, the thing about it is, as we know, with or without Defiant, Cyrus is the devil. He really played on a emotional, vulnerable woman's feelings. But you know, that's what men do.
I mean, I really was like, cause see, that's some Baltimore shit. These niggas having a nigga. And
no, that's not no Baltimore shit, nigga. That's some everywhere shit.
I was like, Shonda, you really, Melly and Cyrus? Really?
Yeah.
Then I started thinking about, like, thank God you didn't show a sex scene with them. I would have really lost my mind.
You think they had sex?
They fast forwarded and they had been married for like a year, bitch. What do you think? You're not actually married until you actually have sex.
Yikes.
That's nasty. Oh, God. Yeah, but, what the fuck else was happening with Olivia Pope?
You was talking about,
No, but I mean, like, because I said I was going to talk about every scene.
I know, you are talking about every scene now, though.
I know, but what else happened with Liv? What did her and Marcus go to the White House for?
To have a meeting with the president so they could pass a bill and make it a law.
Yeah.
But they were like, they made them wait for like 4 hours, and then they was like, oh, well, we'll reschedule. And she was like, well, actually, you know, for really, this meeting wasn't supposed to be scheduled. It was a mistake.
Yeah.
Talk to your congressman.
Liv is just really trying, you can just tell she's really trying to get OPA off the ground. And she's really trying to help Marcus pass this bill. But in the meantime, Fitz is just like, you know, you putting in all of this time and money and decisions into this fucking office building, but you still don't want to get no house. And then we starting to see, like, I was just like, oh shit, like, here goes Shonda about to fucking ruin my dreams again.
Of course.
20 minutes in, here you go, Shonda, trying to ruin my fucking dreams. And I'm just like, alright, whatever. Skip to fucking Quinn. So Quinn did Katie Lowe's, which, shout out to the Scandal fans. You know, I don't know if y'all noticed, it's looking like Katie Lowe's might be pregnant.
She is pregnant.
Did she announce it?
Oh no, I thought we already knew.
She hasn't said anything. Like, she never came out and said, I'm pregnant. Like, she hasn't tweeted anybody saying congratulations.
Oh, I just thought it was something that we knew.
Like, we've all just assumed.
Oh, well, I mean, the thing about it is, if she's not pregnant, she's thicker than a snicker, and she's looking real good.
Yeah, but I hope she is, because I really love her and her husband. But she tweeted earlier that she was going to live out one of her dreams, and everybody that follows her on Twitter knows that she's obsessed with The Bachelor. So basically, and then they had Huck watching this shit. I'm just like,
come on. Voting for Lindsay Dyer. He all in love.
So Lindsay D.
Lindsay D.
So she ends up winning the she ends up winning The Bachelor, and fast forward, she ends up on the Grant Report or whatever the fuck, and you know Fitz is going through a lot, and they go back into the dressing room, and you know they having a drink, and he basically, you know, like brush her off like he really ain't trying to fuck with her, but she's up to something.
Right.
It's like she's slutty. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, they are slutty.
They don't be slutty.
Them fucking... Yo, you about to go on TV on a national fucking show to find love with dick you never met? They be fucking on the first night. They be doing all types of shit. They're fucking slut buckets. Like, what do you mean?
So yeah, basically she basically goes down on Fitz. Like, I mean, she almost does. I don't think she actually.
Yeah, she actually didn't. She just was like, she went to open the package and he was like,
and he saw himself in the mirror.
Drunk as fuck.
And I'm glad he did, because for a second I thought that Shonda was about to have about to have Liv walk in and catch him, because right before that scene, I thought that she was about to have Marcus and Liv fucking with each other, and that's when I had to breathe. You get a strike just because you kind of almost made me feel like that shit was about to happen. When they was dancing in her office, I was scared shit. Whew. And then she had like some fucking divorce papers or something drawn up. That's a strike just for bringing that shit up. I don't like the Shonda. But yeah, so he hurries up, like once he sees himself in the mirror, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, who are you right now? And he basically put her the fuck out. Shout out to Katie Lowe's and Tony Goldwyn though. That was the first Quinn and Fitz scene ever. That's the first time she's actually.
And I never want to see it again. I mean, not
right, like they don't have to be nothing like that, and I never want to see her talk.
Hold on, they've not been in the scene together before?
Like not a scene, just each other.
Just them two. Okay.
Yeah.
And then she have like a little relationship like he does with almost everybody else.
Right. Absolutely. Like Huck's met him and everything, but they've never. I don't even know if they've actually shown them in the room together before. Because I know that time when it was the like father like daughter episode, they did go to the White House, but you never saw Fitz, because Fitz was like just in his office. Liv was handling it.
I don't know. I think they have been in the episode before.
So yeah, I really don't know, but that's a strike. I didn't like that shit at all. No, that was just
I didn't like it either. I didn't like that.
Skip over to fucking. So Melly is. What the fuck is going on with Melly? Like, this bitch was running for president, right?
Melly was about to.
Sorry, I'm just helping you. Go ahead, explain.
Melly was about announced that she would be. Melly announced that she would be running for president.
Mm-hmm.
So you know they're like, okay, cool, let's do this shit. And then they hired Papa Pope to be on the campaign. And then they give Melly a package. She opens it up. It's nasty photos. Well, not nasty, but sex photos of Sally Langston's husband. And so they're like, you know, they about to leak it. And so she's like, let me talk to you for a second, Cyrus. And then she's like, we not leaking this.
Yeah, we
like,
not
yes, for y'all, this is a gift. She said, oh, no, we're not. And you, of all people, should know why we're not leaking someone's gay husband.
Right, because this was before we even talked about she found out that they were fucking each other because he came over the house. James came to the house. She invited him to the house. And you know, the whole time he was trying to drop tea, but he was trying to chill at the same time. And he was giving Cyrus that eye, like, don't fuck with me. I will tell her how I was swallowing your balls not too long ago. Yikes. Don't fucking play with me. And Cyrus is looking at him like, you better not.
You better shut the fuck up.
And I kind of felt bad for Melly because it was like, damn, like Fitz already left her ass. Then she looking up from the balcony, and now she find out that her husband is gay. Like,
that's what happens. Men prey on a week.
So what you say? What else happened?
I wasn't saying anything.
You was.
I was just doing the scene with her and James. You were talking.
Her and James.
When she invited James over, that's how she announced that she was going for president. Are you okay?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that happened. But yeah, like I said, she found out about it. No, we was on another scene and we went back.
Yeah, we was on the scene about Papa Pope and the photos and the leaking of the photos.
Yeah, but what did but that was, you already explained why when Fitz had when Cyrus had kind of like flipped out on her when he turned into the devil and turned back into his old fucking ways.
No, we didn't get to that part yet.
Go ahead.
And so she's like, no, we not doing it. Is that clear? And so he's like, yeah, that's clear. We not doing it. Some other shit happened. She, she's probably out. She sees the paper and the goddamn pictures that she saw of, Sally Lance's husband doing the do with the guy is on the front of the, like, New York Post or DC Post or whatever it is. She's come home. She's like, what the fuck is this, Cyrus? And he's like, I'll eat it. And so she's like, I told you we wasn't doing that. He was like, this is not your campaign. This is our campaign. And so she was like, it's that Damascus, isn't it? He was like, oh yeah, he's on the team. And you will deal, bitch.
Right.
And that's when she goes running to Olivia like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You're right. I was wrong. I'm stupid. I'm smart. Like,
we already need it.
Right.
Yeah, but fast forward so we can wrap this up. So basically, Fitz and Liv are still having their problems and they're arguing and he's getting drunk. Sean, I know Fitz drinks a lot, but he was drinking a lot this episode.
Which makes me think that Tony Goldwyn in real life maybe a little alky.
But they're in the house having, regular convo and then they just start arguing and she tells him that you didn't win the presidency because I didn't let you, I could have rigged the election. And he's just like,
I didn't win the pregnancy because I didn't want to.
Bitch, what?
Right.
And then he kind of flips out well, why didn't you do it? And she's like, because I knew you wouldn't have been happy. And he's like, how the fuck do you know?
Like,
but what did he say to her? He said something to her too that was disrespectful. Oh, he accused her of fucking Marcus.
Because he was like, you damn sure you fucking me, especially how I like it.
What? Wait, I gotta rewatch that part. I don't even know that. Wait, did you just throw that in there?
He said that.
Oh my God, I gotta rewatch it.
I was like,
what? No.
That's exactly what he said.
Bitch. Yeah, so that was basically when I knew it was the end of the road. I was like, yeah, Shonda's about to tank the shit out of this. But he goes and he's doing the grant report and he just stops in the middle of everything. He's about to announce about Daniel Douglas and James,
his double life.
His double life, but he just stops in his tracks and he's just like, I can't do this, I'm sorry. And he leaves and he goes home and he basically, he goes and he thanks Olivia and he's just like, you really were looking out for me because you knew I would have been miserable. You knew I needed the freedom.
You saved me.
And he's just like, I don't know. He's like, I want to be the man, that you expect me to be, the man that you deserve. And he's just like, I don't know much about guns, but I know I will fight for you.
I think I missed
basically he's just like, I don't know what.
See him busting.
I don't know what I want out of life. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know for a fact that I want you. I want you. And he's just like, if you still want me too, boo. And she hands him the envelope, and I'm like, no, she's about to give him the divorce papers.
Oh my God. I was so ready to get in Shonda's mention. I was going to get blocked tonight. If those would have been divorce papers, I was getting blocked tonight. I made a decision tonight that I would die for it, okay? I was getting blocked.
But it turned out to be a townhouse. Like she had actually been looking up houses, what he wanted to do from the very beginning.
That ass.
Thank you, Abby. You're good for something.
Gabby,
Gabrielle. But they just start kissing, and she's just like, she didn't say I love you. She never says I love you.
Of course she didn't. She just was like, this is our house. This is what it's about to be. Let's move there.
Me and you. I can see you.
It's whatever we want.
Bitch. Don't say that because that makes me angry. It ain't whatever we want. Shonda clearly made that very clear. But yesterday just started kissing and it just feels so right. Like it's just like, see, this is what I'm talking about, Shonda. Like at the end of the day, no matter what happens,
just makes the show feel complete.
And they're playing the light on this scene, like they belong together, Shonda.
We belong
and then
together.
Do they say I'm in?
So what happens is she's like, "This is our house," blah blah blah. They kissing or whatever. She comes out of.
No. But I'm saying in the dream, and
I
her daydream.
that.
Okay, but I do know
At
that.
one point, I did go get up to use the bathroom.
So she comes out of, she snaps back to reality, and she's still in the Oval Office. She's daydreaming all of this while she's in Daddy's office. And she just jumps up, and it's like she has this smile on her face, and she's just running through the White House. And I knew she was going to go find Fitz because she left her pocketbook and phone and shit there because she knew she was coming back. So probably for Deathgate Part 2. So she running through, and then she go out to the balcony, and I was like, this bitch is gonna go to this balcony, you're gonna be out there
with that black
bitch. You get a strike just for almost make me think that shit too,
I knew as soon as she turned that corner, he was gonna be with that other bitch.
But she just runs up to him, and he's just like,
"Did you make a decision?"
Did you make a decision? And she's like, I'm in. But like with her, whatever we want eyes, not just like,
so I'm like, what are we in? Are we in just for Cyrus or love too? Like
I know, because it's like when Fitz is looking at her when she says I'm in, it's like he gets it, like he understands what she like. The I'm in like,
you're in. You're not just in. You're in. Okay.
And then the camera backs up and it looks just like the whatever we want scene, except they're not, they're not in each other's arms.
They're just having like 1 minute face to face.
Shonda, I need to know, like, you really put us on a roller coaster this episode.
Yeah, you did.
You really did, but I need to know what that I'm in mean. It almost felt like there's still hope. Like,
there's hope.
Is there still hope?
There's hope. There's hope.
Like, that's what it felt like. So, like, just don't. That's all I'm asking, Shonda. Like, don't. My feelings is in this. Don't hurt my feelings. Because now I'm all, like, excited. That's why I be trying not to. I try not to get excited on one when it comes to all this. Because I just don't want my feelings hurt. Mm-hmm. And that I am really, like, got me excited. Like, I couldn't even help it. And now I'm excited. So don't hurt my feelings. But I thought it was a nice episode. Everything's not going to go the way you wanted, but I thought it was good writing. I think Shonda did a good job, and the cast was all really excited about it. There were things I didn't like. Marcus Walker and Cyrus and Melly and Quinn and Fitz. But you're gonna experience things you don't like. But in the end, just thank you for ending it on a positive note, because we know what you could have done. We know what you're capable of.
True.
So, thank you, and I'm excited about next week because, is next week the 20th? Yeah.
420, up in this business, yay! We eating corn here for scandal dinner.
But next week they'll be showing, the trail before the new episode comes on. So I'm excited because y'all know the trail is a classic episode.
It is.
It is the episode. Like, if the trail isn't in your top 5 scandal episodes,
3, take it up there.
Top 3. That's a problem.
You're not a fan.
That's a problem with me. That's really a big problem. That's the.
That's our episode. Like, it's Vermont's. And when they got together in the White House, like, if those not your top 3 of you as an old Laker, as an OLITZZZZZZZZZZZ, you're trash.
Yeah, it should be yours as an old Laker too.
Yeah, true that.
But so yeah, we're gonna go. As most of you guys know, tomorrow we will be selling dinners for Good Friday.
Happy Fish Friday.
It's gonna be Fish Friday. For the people who watch our scandal, some of them don't watch our regular, so they might not even know. But tomorrow we're actually gonna be doing our first vlog.
First annual fish fry.
Well, annual!
Oh,
bitch!
Oh, we gonna talk about it later.
Where the fuck did we decide?
We gonna talk about it later. Be quiet. Don't
So I hope to see you guys the next time I see you guys. Easter would have passed already, so I hope you guys have a
Happy
great Easter.
Happy Resurrection Sunday. Happy Lent is over. Whatever you celebrate, happy that.
Don't forget that Jesus is the reason for the season.
He's the reason for every season.
Hallelujah.
Except Halloween. He don't have anything to do with that.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, I don't even have a hate person this week. I'll give it to Jake just because. But a lot of people are OLITZ. Like OLITZZZZZZZZZZZZ just deserve.
I'm giving it to Shonda for making. No, I can do that. I'm giving it to Shonda for Marcus.
You give her you giving her a hate person?
Shonda Rhimes that created the show and wrote it. Yes, I am.
If this is your first time watching, we'll be here every Thursday with an all new scandal review. For the people who have been watching, make sure you share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother, your cousin, sister, your brother. Tell somebody about the show. We'll be back on Thursday with an all new video. Hopefully, they tell us what that I'm in me. Then.
And if you didn't know, now you know. There's no show like the show. Peace out. We're gone.